Howdy YouTube, this is Steven, and I'm back with another lyrical analysis. This time I'll be analyzing the song Mr. Q by Jolin Tsai. And I retrieved these lyrics from a website called beautifulsonglyrics.blogspot.com. So thanks a lot for the lyrics. And here we go with the lyrical analysis. You count the number of times you bump into me every day and bet that there is admiration in your expressions. So it sounds like Jolin and Homeboy sounds like a love song going on here. Like they're bumping into each other every day. And she's saying that she bets that there is admiration in his expressions. Basically she's saying, you want me. You know, basically she's saying that you want me, you admire me, and you want to get with me. Let's see what else is going on here. Instead of working hard to become cool, why don't you hurry up and pour out your love? The crowd that ensues is not very appealing. So here she's saying basically, stop trying to play it cool and just express how you feel about me. I suppose that may be good advice, but sometimes you can't put it all out on the table right away, or you may come off. It might be a bit too much for some people to handle at that point, at the beginning. So maybe that's why Homeboy playing it cool. Next lyrics. This is the chorus, I think. So here we go. Hey, you, Mr. Q. I like the level you play, Q. Parentheses, Q. The electricity flows like a waterfall at the speed of gravity. Electricity and water, that's not a good mix, Jolin. Just in case you may not know that's not a good mix. You innocently kill. It's the way you were born. I'm speeding up my footsteps and signing my signature. Alright, so let me analyze this for you and break it down. So she's saying basically, hey, you, Mr. Q. I like the level you play. So they must be playing a game or something. I guess the love game. Could be. And, the electricity between them, that spark, it flows like a waterfall, just so much at the speed of gravity. And I don't know what the speed of gravity is exactly. I'm not a physicist. But nevertheless, I kind of just get what she's saying. At a high speed. You innocently kill. It's the way you were born. So it sounds like he may be, I guess, what they call a lady killer or something. Not literally, but it's like, a heartbreaker. Maybe that's a better way to put it. I'm speeding up my footsteps and signing my signature. So it sounds like Jolin Tsai wants to get married or sign a life away to the homeboy. So I guess he's playing his cards right and doing something right. Okay, next lyrics. And this is the second verse. You say you're willing to be a vegetarian to make me happy. You'll give up the whole forest to take care of one tree. Okay, so it sounds like, Homeboy here about to change his whole lifestyle, change his diet for Jolin Tsai. I didn't know that. Is Jolin Tsai a vegetarian? I didn't know that. But I guess that would explain a couple of things. Let's see. You'll give up the whole forest to take care of one tree? It sounds like it, basically. What sense does that make? Can't he just eat meat and you be a vegetarian and you guys just, cohabitate like that? I don't know. I guess maybe she's just that amazing of a person that, he is become influenced by her. All right. Let's see, next part. That my lifetime's devotion will not be a disappointment, and that you'll help me with my fears from now on. I bet your love, and I'm not afraid to lose. So here she's saying that her life, hopefully her devotion to him will not end up a disappointment for her. and that he will help her with her fears. I don't know exactly what her fears are, but it may be fears related to loving or just fears in general. Like she may be afraid of heights or something, or bugs. And she will bet his love, and she's not afraid to lose. So it sounds like she don't really, she on betting love. You know, that's supposed to be like a priceless thing that you're supposed to hold close to your heart, not just put it on the table like I bet this. You know, if someone did that with you, with your love, would you appreciate that? No, I wouldn't. Okay, that's the chorus, so I'm going to skip it. All right, so here the bridge. Here we go. So cute. Parentheses, hey you, Mr. Cute. Hey you. Just because of you. Next lyrics. So cute. Parentheses, hey you, Mr. Cute. Hey you. Just because of you. So here she is basically saying, hey, what's up to Mr. Q? And she's saying it's because of you. What is because of you? All the stuff she mentioned in this song up to this point. All right. Now, Jolin does a little rap in this song, and the rap is in English, and it's actually not, that bad. It's actually pretty decent, considering that English is not Jolin Tsai's native language, and that Jolin Tsai is not a rapper. It's pretty cool. So here we go. Here's the rap. So she's like, I can see it in your eyes, baby. Give it up and come here for me. Don't be so cute, shout out, sweetie. Make your dreams come true. Gotta stop my heartbeat. And next one is, come kill me with your hot kiss. Love will be so cute, honey. Be my Mr. Q. So let me go slow and break this part down for you. I can see it in your eyes, baby. So she can see his love for her in his eyes. She can see his desire. Give it up and come here for me. So give it up and give it to her and come here for Jolin. She wants that. Don't be so cool. Shout it out, sweetie. So don't keep your cool. Just tell me how you feel. That's basically what she's saying here. Make your dreams come true. So she's just assuming that this is his dream is to be with Jolin, be with her. Is it making your dreams come true, Jolin? Is it? Your love gotta stop my heartbeat. So there's gotta be some crazy love here, enough to make Jolin, her heartbeat stop. And would you really want that? It sounds like you may want that, but would you really want that in reality? A love that awesome that it makes your heart stop? That sounds like a medical problem waiting to happen. All right. Come kill me with your hot kiss. Again, it sounds good, but in reality, would you really want someone to give you the kiss of death? Or death? That doesn't sound like a good time to me, personally. Maybe this is a cultural thing. I doubt it, but maybe it is. Life would be so cute, honey. Yeah, life is really cute when your heart stops and you're dead. That sounds really cute. Be my Mr. Cute. Alright, so those are all the lyrics to this song. The rest of the lyrics just repeats the chorus, and I've done the chorus already. And it's the same exact chorus, so I'll skip that. As for the music video, it looks like Jolin Tsai and her love interest are at, basically it looks like something along the lines of like a arcade or something. And I thought they'd probably be somewhere along the lines of maybe like a club or a bar. This could be a club, but it looks like more of an arcade. So they're like, walking in, like Jolin walks in and then Homeboy walks in. And, they both kind of lock eyes with each other. And then, Jolin's in the club and she's like doing these dance moves and she's kind of like catching his attention. And I will admit that, I am critical about Jolin's dancing skills because I do think they're lacking. However, in this video, I think Jolin Tsai is doing some good dance moves here. For Jolin, this is like her personal best, at least from what I've seen. And also, let me think. I was trying to make another point here. You know, there are moments in this video where her dance moves do come off as a little stiff, kind of like she lost the beat. But overall, I think her dance moves are pretty cool. Like, she's working it, especially the part when she's kind of like at the door frame and she's got her hands like this. And she's like working her hips and moving up and down. I'm like, okay, you doing like, okay, you like, you know, working the sex appeal there, Jolin. Like, uh-oh. However, they made sure to film from the waist up, because they didn't film like totally all the hips. Because I think at one point, like basically her backside comes to the camera. But you know, Jolin, like Jolin, she's kind of like a back. Basically, she's a flat back, and you know, it probably wouldn't have made a good shot if they shown it. But nevertheless, I think Jolin's side did bring it when it came to the sex appeal and the dance moves. And you don't always have to have, like, let me put it like this. You don't always have to have, you know, certain things to make yourself to be desirable. Because I think beauty does come in, like, different variations. It's not just one form of beauty. So I'll put that out there. Okay, let's see. I do want to speak a little bit about Jolin's love interest for a second. Her love interest is played by an entertainer who goes by the name of Edison Chin. And he was originally born in Canada. He is of, you know, Asian descent, obviously. And I believe he is of Hong Kong origin as well. And he speaks English as a native language, which I thought was pretty cool. I didn't expect that, because I thought when I first saw him, I just thought that he was just like, you know, some guy, probably like a Taiwanese celebrity, you know. But I'm like, oh, he speaks English as a native language. And I, you know, did some research on him. Like, okay, he was born in Canada and raised in Canada. And then he came over to, I believe, Hong Kong or either China, one of the two. I think it was Hong Kong. And he enrolled in like some international school or whatever. And then he picked up, I guess, Cantonese and Mandarin. And he may have spoke those languages in the household as well before he went to Hong Kong. So that may have helped. And I also hear that he speaks conversational Japanese. So I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool that, you know, homeboy is multilingual. But this dude is Jolin's love interest. And I'm like, okay, all right. This seems like a good matchup here. And there's also a scene where they're like in the limo together. I'm like, what you guys gonna do up? Like, what you guys are doing up in there? Like, what's going on up in there? You know, they're kind of like close up on each other. So I don't know. Whose limo is that? Is it Jolin's limo or is it his limo? Who knows? But I think I've mentioned pretty much all I have to mention about, you know, Mr. Q in the video. So thanks a lot for watching. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. The feedback and the support is greatly appreciated. Until the next video, adios and goodbye for now.